He still loved me, even after I told him everything. There was a girl named Emily who, by 21, had lived through more than most people twice her age. Her heart was tender, but it carried scars, some visible, some buried deep. She had a past that whispered to her when the world got quiet, a voice that made her doubt her worth, even in her brightest moments. She met Jason when she was still learning who she was. He was kind, steady, someone who didn't just look at her but saw her. He was the first person she truly opened up to, emotionally and physically. But life wasn't a straight line. They broke up more than once. Each time, Emily spiraled. She acted out in ways that felt like freedom in the moment, but left her feeling emptier afterward. She was struggling with something she hadn't named yet. The echoes of sexual assault from her early years. It had planted a wound that expressed itself through hypersexuality, not because she wanted to be reckless, but because her body had learned to equate intimacy with survival. Still, somehow, Emily and Jason found their way back to each other. Not because things were perfect, but because the love was real. This time, they held on tighter. They built a life together and welcomed a baby boy. A miracle that softened the hardest parts of their past. But Emily couldn't shake the shame. Her body count, 8, haunted her. She replayed every decision like a reel in her mind, each one weighing her down with guilt. Jason reassured her time and time again. I love you, all of you. None of that changes what we have. But she thought he deserved someone pure, someone who hadn't been broken. One afternoon, after running errands with her son, Emily passed a small church with a sign that read, "Come as you are." A woman was tending flowers outside. Their eyes met, and the woman smiled. A kind smile, not the polite kind. Emily nearly kept walking, but something in her heart, call it grace, call it exhaustion, made her stop. That Sunday, she went inside, not because she had it all figured out, but because she needed peace. She kept going, not for religion, but for the quiet, the healing, the stillness. She began dressing differently, not because anyone told her to, but because it felt like reclaiming something. She wasn't hiding. She was choosing how to be seen. Emily also started journaling, writing letters to her younger self, to God, to the girl who felt dirty and unloved. She wrote until her pain had somewhere to go. Through her university, she found a therapist who actually accepted her insurance. No billing issues, no shutdowns. She finally had a space to unpack it all. The shame, the trauma, the healing. Therapy didn't erase the past, but it helped her rewrite her relationship. Jason noticed the change. He had always loved her, but now he watched her begin to love herself. And that made everything deeper, stronger. One night, Emily was on the floor building blocks with her son. She looked up and caught Jason watching her from across the room. She smiled and mouthed, "Thank you." He smiled back. No explanation needed. Emily once believed she was too dirty for redemption, that her past disqualified her from peace. But now she knew healing isn't about forgetting. It's about choosing yourself again and again until you remember you were never unworthy to begin with.